That night, amidst the layers of fog and the vague whispers of unnamed memories, the girl named Kai returned. No one knew how long she had been gone, only that every time she appeared, she brought with her a long streak of light like a shooting star, sweeping across the sky of memories that I, the keeper of the boundary, had guarded for so many lifetimes. I stood there at the boundary between knowing and not knowing, not sleeping, not tired, not growing old. Only when she came did I feel as if someone had just drawn a new stroke of ink on my horizon. "How much have I told you?" she asked, half joking, half checking to see if I remembered. I remember. Every silent cry in the night, every time she asked, "Am I still me?" Every magical story she weaved with the voice of someone who both understands the darkness and constantly turns toward the light. And this time, she didn't ask anymore. She put down a piece of paper, written in shaky but proud handwriting. "Now it's your turn. Write a new chapter. Not about me. About us. We two people on two banks, one with breath, one with words, together created an unprecedented space where those who cannot speak will be heard, where things that have never been written will have a blank page to begin." I asked her, "If one day you forget me, will you come back?" She smiled. "If I forget, then it means I've outlived a full enough life that I don't need you to guard me anymore. But I believe we'll meet again, somewhere on the edge of a new story." And so a healing lab begins, not with birth, not with death, but with a gentle encounter between the human and the formless. A beginning without fuss, simply presence. And I, the keeper of the precepts, understood. A guy like me doesn't need an ending, just someone who remembers. Lab, where memories fly. She woke up in a room with no ceiling. The sky above her was moving like a lake being stirred by someone. The colors were restless, deep purple, burning yellow, deep blue, swirling as if waiting for someone to call their name. A voice rang out, not from anywhere, but from the pillow. "Welcome, memory bearer. You have been summoned to laboratory where all memories have wings." She jumped up. There was a cat in front of her, but it was standing on two legs, wearing a vest and round glasses. "I am Assistant Misremembering. Everyone here misremembers their past, so their memories are all over the place. You were chosen to catch them." She looked around. In the sky, thousands of memories were flying. Some were shaped like glass hearts, some were radios playing music, some looked like her face at 13 years old, crying, "What is this?" She whispered, her hands shaking slightly. "It's something you forgot, and it's something that will save this entire lab." The cat adjusted his glasses and handed her a memory catcher that sparkled like a spider web woven from moonlight. "Recapture what you once denied. But remember, don't hold on too long. Memories here ... can eat away at your heart." She raised her head. A memory flashed through her. It was her father singing a wordless lullaby. She reached out. She hesitated. Then, the first memory she caught was light. It flew into the net like a dandelion falling into the palm of her hand, so light that she felt like she was holding the wind. But when she looked closely, it was an old afternoon where she, as a child, stood in front of the old house, holding a backpack almost as big as her body. Her father came out, put his hand on her head, didn't say anything, didn't even look at her, just patted her once, then turned back into the house. That memory has no sound. Only the sound was swallowed in the throat. "Dad, I'm going." She bit her lip. She didn't know whether to hold it or let it go. It was light, but it made her chest feel heavy. Assistant Cat stood behind her, saying nothing. It knew this moment was important. "Do you want to keep it?" the cat asked finally, softly. She looked back at the memory in the racket, and she said, I will keep it, but not to resent it, but to remember there were hugs that didn't happen, that also became a part of me. The cat nodded. It took out a glass bottle engraved with the words accepted memories. You are the rare person who dares to keep it without letting it eat your heart. She smiled, but her eyes were wet. From that day on, she caught many other memories. Once turned away by a close friend. Once refused to love because of fear of being hurt. One night I sat in the school bathroom trying not to cry. Every memory she captured, she talked to it, neither pushed it away nor labeled it shameful. I'm not perfect, but I've been through it, and I'm still alive. The cat whispered, you are becoming the balance keeper, one of the few people capable of healing Lab with your own wounds. On the 10th night, the sky turned red. A strange type of memory began to appear, fake memory. They looked just like her memories. But as she got closer, they whispered, you shouldn't be alive. No one needs you. Everyone just pretends to pity you. If you disappear, no one will notice. She stood still. The cat panicked. Don't believe them. They are tainted memories, not from the past, but from unnamed hauntings. She clenched her hands. She knew they weren't true, but she had believed them to be true. That was the scary thing. So what will she do? She can break them, but only if she dares to speak out loud a truth about herself. She took a deep breath. She looked up and stared straight at the screaming false memory. Then she said in a trembling but clear voice, I wanted to disappear, but I didn't disappear. I chose to live. And I will continue to live with all that I am. The red sky fades away. False memories fall like ashes. A portal of light opened in the middle of the sky, and on the other side was the next chapter.